So can I ask a question about uh, attention?
Sure.
So you mentioned that like we take as input the context and then the previous state into some network to generate the like that energy kind of um, representation.
Yeah, so what we take in is this one level neural network, and we take in, some H, and we take in then
I think it was C sub T.
T prime, I think, right? And so this gives us out an energy T prime. That is how interested we are in this context, the T prime context, given that the teeth history of the encoder.
And
Sorry, the decoder. Yeah.
how do we learn those weights exactly? Like what's the data that we're using?
Well, this is not trained separately, right? This is all trained together, right? So we've got this. This goes in through a softmax, right? And then eventually we get these alphas, right, of TT prime. And then those get put in, right, so that we have, summation of the alpha TT prime along with the C T prime. And then this becomes a context, right? And then that feeds into our RNN. And this will go to our loss eventually. So when we backpropagate, we'll backpropagate from the loss through the RNN and then also back through this neural network as well.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Yeah.
And then actually, if we look at the RNN, RNN1 and this is RNN2, right? If this is the encoder and this is the decoder, then we're actually going all the way back from the loss through the RNN here, back through this neural network, back through the context here, back into this RNN1. So it's all just jointly trained.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Any other questions?
I guess this makes sense, but what is I guess, the labels that we use to train these then, like, if that makes sense, because it's recurrent.
Yeah, so what we'll be using for our labels is, let's just say we're translating, the cat in the hat. So this is our X, and our Y is el gato en el sombrero. So we feed in our X, we feed it into the, this RNN here. It goes in here, we go through here. And then what we're going to get out is if we unfold the second RNN, right, we're going to get back some Y hats. So Y hat 1, Y hat 2, Y hat 3, Y hat 4, Y hat 5. And then we're going to basically look at the loss and say, what's the probability that Y1 said it was L? What's the probability Y2 said it was 2 said it was gato, and N and L and sombrero? And we're going to sum those up, and that's going to be our total loss. So it's going to be how much were these off from the actual desired translation, right? Where this is the unfolded version of this.